Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's another video. This will be quite a long running series on my work vehicle, which is a 2005 2.3 Fiat Ducato. So I bought this van a couple of years ago for £750. As you all know, van prices have rocketed because of situations. So last year it failed the MOT, it needed a new turbo and a wishbone, so that got them sorted out. And for this year it's just getting a little bit more ragged, shall I say. So I'll show you what I intend to do with it. This is a view from the near side. Bit of deterioration on the exhaust mount there, but generally pretty damn good really. New drop link was fitted to the near offside, so as you can see that's it there. Sills don't look too bad. For a cheap van, it's done me well. Quick view from the rear. A little bit of surface rust on the cross members there. Again, it's only surface. The actual chassis don't look too bad. Spring hanger. It's never had a spare wheel. That's just for decoration. It's more surface rust really. Be nice to give that a little dress up. And this is a view from the near side sill. So yeah, pretty much the same really. Just surface rust. Dirty exhaust. The exhaust looks pretty good actually. I haven't fitted that, but yeah, it's got some life left in it. So quite a solid little van. Right, so engine wise, here she is. It's not looking too bad really, quite a dry engine. Just a little bit of oil from the filler cap there. But yeah, it's not too bad really, all things considered. There is a sort of split on that intake hose down there from the air filter box, which is all taped up, so I might have to look into that a bit deeper. But yeah, it's not too bad really, considering. Look at that, that is bone dry. So I'm quite pleased with that. It has also got a knock on the suspension as well, so I think it might be a drop link. Something he's looking into. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, yeah, so what I like to do is polish the headlights, tidy up the grille, put some paint on the bonnet, just clean it up a little bit, paint that, and other headlight going, I think this is the worst one, going cloudy, so polish that, paint the wheels, and just smarten it all up, all for the budget of £1,000. Be nice if we had some change out of it as well, but who knows. Obviously go through the whole van because some of the doors need realigning, so just give it a right good overhaul on the budget and try and get a bit more life out of it really, so I think it's got loads to give. So yeah, then externally it's never going to be a concourse van, but it'd be nice just to tidy these bits up. So get that back to sound metal, it's only surface rust, get that back done, painted, just tidy it up, maybe a bit of new stone chip along the bottom, repaint all the four wheels because I think that just lets it down so much, you know what I mean. So new wheels, paint the wheels, new tyres, new centre caps, proper ones, genuine ones. I don't like hubcaps, don't do it for me. But yeah, it doesn't need that much paint really. So it's just that door, that little bit on the bonnet. Obviously the grille, we discussed that. And this side's not too bad really. Put all the trims back on it as far as I can. Go underneath the van. Maybe touch these areas in as well, obviously, before they get too bad. But yeah, I think she's got a lot to give, you know what I mean. Right, so quick view of the interior. Obviously the driver's seat has suffered over the years. I don't know what we're going to do about that. So that was an advisory last year, believe it or not. That was, for some reason, maybe a seat cover. And put the steering back together once the gear linkage issues are sorted. Those are all held on by self-tappers, which I don't really like. If you're going to do it properly. I'd rather not bodge things. Yeah, I think it's always better to stick with what you know. So with this van, I know the history, I know its faults. I could quite easily sell this for a few hundred, maybe a grand or so. Buy something else which hasn't got these issues at the moment, and then it has issues later on. This, I know exactly all about it. It's an investment, I believe. It's never going to be concourse. I don't want that as a work vehicle. But as long as it's presentable, reliable, and yeah, I think it's got potential. You know what I mean? So let's crack on. Right, I'm guessing before I can do any work, I need to have a little bit of a sort out, because things have been turning up, which is always nice. So one item there, that's part of the second item, that's part of the second item. So obviously I'll have a little unboxing video on those, because that's obviously car related. But then generally have a bit of a sort out so I can get some work done. Right guys, so the workshop's semi cleared up. I should have enough space for what I need to do. So headlights are taken off the van, quite an easy job. Just two 10mm bolts, one there, then just a push fit there. And that is it. So this one's obviously had overspray on it as well, so it'd be nice to clean that off. And then they do look quite yellow. There we go, let's have one. What's underneath? Quite green. So let's start cleaning them up. Right, so this method is one I saw recently from another YouTuber. So let's put it into real life and do a real well test on it. So 400. $600. Right, 600 of interface. And then 800 for interface. 800. This should be the final one. Clean it up with some panel wipe. I know there's two types of panel wipe, water based and solvent. I've only got solvent, so we'll have to make do. At this stage it looks absolutely terrible, doesn't it? But they do come up nice apparently. We shall have to wait and see. I suppose you could buy brand new headlights, maybe some cheap ones off eBay, but that's not the idea, is it really? We're trying to save money and take the pride in our work. I'll give that another go. We want the new paint to stick, don't we? Right, yeah, second go with the panel wipe. You can do them on the vehicle, but obviously for the sake of a few screws in 10 minutes it's easier to do them here. No one's watching you, got no weather against you, everything's more handy. Right. I think all we've got to do now is clean off that bit of overspray, which looks awful. Try and get that off with some standard thinners. That's the sort of thing you expect with an older vehicle, and that everything's been tighted up. Probably hasn't had the best repairs. But the thing is, it's still on the road, it's a Survivor. Whoops. That falls off. Right, thinner's done it. Happy days, most of it. Realistically, you're not going to see it anyway, obviously. Right, get her masked up and ready for paint. Right, so got my clear coat mixed up. Got the extractor fan running. Compressor's running when it needs to. Let's see what this does. Quite orange peely, which is to be expected. That's just a light coat. Right, let's have a look and see what it looks like. I thought I'd do one at a time, but there you go. Not too shabby, really. Also, it's got quite a thick coat of clear coat on it, so that's going to take some time to dry off and harden. And then start the process all over again. It might be good to fit this one, have the two side by side really, in daylight. So I'll do that once this one's hardened off. Hi guys, it's the following day. It's now Sunday morning. One of them's turned out really well, which is the second one I clear coated. The first one, it's okay, but it's a bit orange peely down here. So what I do, give that a quick flat back and go over it again. But yeah, the second one, it's not looking too shabby really, so I'm quite happy with that. So obviously I need to get these back in today because I need the van for tomorrow at work, you see. So I'll crack on, flat this one back, give it another coat or two, and go from there. The thing is, I'm running out of materials as well now, so that might limit what we can do as well. How's this for a top tip? I couldn't get any more paint out the top of the tin because it's got like a funny cap to it, so it's restricting what was left to come out. So I thought, I know what to do. I'll make a hole in the bottom of the tin. There we go. Loads now, plenty. Desperate measures. Literally. Right, so this is the measuring jar I use. So I bought this in the supermarket. It's got a milliliter marking on it. Made of glass, so I usually fill this up with tap water to the required amount, so 60 ml. Pour that into a clear cup, mark 60 ml on the side of the cup, and that's how I get my ratios, you see. So obviously for this one I've had to work backwards, so I didn't know how much was in the bottom of the tin. So empty the tin into there. I then got another identical cup, filled it with water into it to the same level, and then poured that water into here, which then worked out as 70 ml. Then halved it for the hardener, then marked out 35 on the side there, see? The beauty of this is you can get these cups anywhere, you can reuse them a couple of times at least, and you're doing your bit for the planet. So there we go. Right, so it's 7:15 Monday morning. I've got to use the van for work. Best put some headlights in it. Right, let's get it done. And there you have it, all finished, for now anyway. This is a straight out the gun paint job. So there you go. Started these on Saturday for the pair. Obviously we'd done the other one yesterday, being Sunday. Then all ready to fit for Monday morning's work. Happy days.